Good afternoon, guys. We are going to Gainesville. I have an appointment today just to get a checkup. My iron is super low. It affects my life, I'll tell you that. But we're going to town today, and we're probably gonna go eat out. I curled my hair with that curler.
Can we go to Burger King to get
Did pretty good without a mirror.
She's got something to do with Whopper.
We'll probably not go to Burger King, but we'll see. Rafael's opening the gate. We're all ready to go. A day out.
There's something on McDonald's though. It's not poker cards, but it's something that said Black Panther.
Oh, that's a movie.
It's on the ads.
Okay.
Here we are at Sunny's People.
Hey.
Smells so good in here.
It's either the firewood, that's ribs, or both.
Oh yeah. What do you want, ribs?
Yeah.
We're gonna get the filming out of the way.
This is the first
We
set.
haven't ate in a restaurant. Look how nice and empty. She put us in an empty row. The other two are full. Nice of her.
Cold.
You're cold?
It's very cold in here.
Yeah, but
You
they
know, it's
renovated for sure.
Oh my gosh, it's so nice in here now. We haven't been since the Sunnies redid their stuff. It's so nice.
Oh, she's ready.
Yeah. What do you want?
Here, Rafael,
ribs, and what do
keep you warm.
want?
Thanks.
I gotta redo her hair.
Turn the cooler off.
You can take your mask off.
Good cheese.
This helps me
You want a
stay
grilled
warm. I'm
cheese
thinking
after
of
all
what
this
we're
meat?
gonna
You
eat.
want grilled cheese. Okay, he wants the ribs and she wants a grilled cheese. All right. Can't get much better than that. I'll share my food with him too, so. I think I'm getting sliced pork because it's delicious.
Sliced pork.
Here,
It's
come closer.
delicious.
I'll keep you warm.
And ribs is better in my opinion because it's boneless ribs and it tastes.
It's not boneless,
tastes
I'm
amazing.
telling you.
All right, now we can hear
I
you.
don't think they have boneless ribs. That's all.
I'll read the menu, but one of the ones we went to definitely had.
Sunny Junior. So someone
You're my Sonny.
right here. Look. Is that Sunny's barbecue? Is Sunny?
No, you're my
Is it actually Sunny's barbecue? Is someone
It
with the name
possibly
Sunny?
was somebody. Usually they name it after something that sounds very familiar, but I'm not sure the history of it. You can check it.
1968. This was made.
Come on, Rafael,
restaurant
color
is
your hair
Yeah.
picture.
You know, we watched a documentary cooking show, and there was an older woman who lost her husband, but they were pit masters in, what was it, Texas? And she's still running it, and
Yeah.
she does it once a week, and she's full.
She's one of the
like,
most famous-
packed down the street.
Oh, there.
Oh yeah, I'd like to go visit that for sure.
Yummy.
Tater tots.
Fries, cheese, kind of like a poutine. Oh, the tater tots,
Those are onion rings, are they? Are they?
onion rings,
Oh, can you feed me one?
cheese.
Feed me one.
I'm getting you some.
I love onion rings.
There you go.
Mommies.
This is a lunch, but it's a lot of meat still.
So you guys got a, what's that, grilled cheese sandwich? Is that a grilled cheese
And
sandwich?
mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Nice. And Rafael has himself some ribs, mac and cheese, and garlic bread as well.
And look at your.
And we got a sampler for everybody to help out.
Oh yeah. We like
Nice.
to share food.
But have on.
Lipedema.
You wanted tacos.
It's better than tacos.
Another. Oh, we got. Let's follow him.
Let's follow him. He's going somewhere fun.
I'm sure one day he'll stop and then we'll be able to get on the rides, Abigail.
Yeah, there's like another ride in front of that, but we're thinking that they're gonna have a fair soon because when they start shipping this stuff in, they'll have like 8 or 9, 10 semi trucks. Okay, he's turning. He's getting gas
Last time we went
at the
up here
Big
was 2 years
Pedro.
ago. 2.5 years ago.
Yeah, we went to Blessed Trinity.
Right before.
Yay! All out of F, straight out of Israel.
Early in the next morning.
Hello everybody. Oh yeah, I got gloves on. I have my junk shirt, my yard work kind of shirt. Haven't vlogged in a very long time. And it's just because we were in hibernation mode. Yeah, Abigail and Rafael just learned about that with the bears, but we are doing something similar. We've been taking everything at a very, very, very slow beat. Everything kind of almost froze for the last few months, and it's not because it's winter. Having lived off of very, very minimal expenses is a very positive experience for us. We are learning to deal with it. It's a long term, like it takes months, years to get used to it and to slow your flow. In Israel, where we had come from for the last 10 years, well, it's now 3 years ago, so 13, you know, we lived there for 10 years together. It was very, very flowy. We had a lot of expenses, a lot of things we used to do. We used to visit my grandparents, well, my kids' grandparents quite often. We used to definitely not vacation, but go on trips very often, and we lived in a remote location where we'd have to go. Now that we have everything here pretty much, right, we don't have family on site, but we got grandma close to us, 10 minutes away. Everything just almost came to a standstill where it's just, there's nothing. And you can hear there's nothing going around. In our neighborhood, we're in the woods, but it is a neighborhood. Not much goes on. So everything is very quiet, and you're able to take things slowly. This is not city life or town life where you're in the middle of town and stuff going on. No, very different. So today it's just another day. But I did want to talk about that a little bit because it seems like we're off of the face of the planet completely, and that's not true. And we have no intention of going away. It was just a very, very slow work, completely slowed down, like all of it. Everything around work slowed down, our lifestyle slowed down. The cars have been not really functioning really well, so it took me a very long time to try to figure it out. The last time it functioned really well was before our trip that we took, a short vacation. So a lot of brainstorming with myself, with my very limited knowledge and the internet, and I could not figure out how to fix the car on my own. I knew the symptoms led to something big, but I did look it up and try to get small sensors to replace it. Small parts. Ended up putting them back on the shelf. You know, we bought them, we returned them, and eventually we had to get the car towed out of here. And I do have some cell phone footage. I'm not sure if Andrea is going to include it in the video, but I'll give it to her. That was an ordeal to get it towed out of here. So that type of towing shouldn't be that hard, but it was for some reason extremely, extremely hard for multiple people who actually came here to our yard and told us that they cannot tow the vehicle out of here. The vehicle was rather dead, you know, there was no way of starting it. It was the grandma key behind right there, and we ended up borrowing grandma's car for long term, which she doesn't mind, and she was very helpful. Appreciate that more than she could tell, probably, because yeah, you know, long term. We took her car, but she had other car to use, and other cars. But the point is, with everything coming to this slowness, this hibernation phase, the car was not a top priority. We weren't going to town as often as we used to, even here. And we essentially got to the point where it wasn't that important. A lot of mental struggle to get that project going, because it's a project. When people tell you you can't do something, they can't even help you. You're paying them, but they can't help you. It made me end up procrastinating, because the mental struggle of to get somebody out here and another person telling you they can't do their job, it's so frustrating that we ended up just basically giving up on the idea for a while, towing. And then I ended up just saying, you know what, this is it. We're towing it out of here. We're getting it fixed. We're giving grandma the car back. Enough is enough. And so we did. And then here it is, back in its full glory. It's right there. It's working. It's functioning. Everything is fine. It was a fuel pump. The maintenance work itself is not something I could do at home for cheap. So buying the part itself, the fuel pump, expensive. Working on it, a massive headache to do it on your own without the proper tools. You have to take down the gas tank and all that. No, thank you. And now you noticed, or maybe you may have noticed, that the Jeep is gone. So now we've had a Jeep with an electric issue, a gremlin, for a very long time, where the key fob seems to not start the car properly. And so it could be a part inside of there. And I know I'm talking a lot about cars, but it's all part of the story. Yeah, so that was another mental struggle because I had already changed the starter myself, which is not a simple task in that car specifically, or that truck. But I replaced that, replaced the battery, pretty much replaced everything a normal DIYer would. But now I'm thinking it's more. So it's at the shop. Again, big mental struggle because a lot of thinking went into it. I did what I could, I think, and now it's at the shop. I didn't have to tow it because I know the tricks of getting it started. It's not a very reliable starting vehicle, which is very, very bad, right? For what used to be our daily driver. So now it's gone. It's gonna get fixed hopefully within a couple of days. It shouldn't take a lot of time unless it's a really like in-depth kind of problem, which it could be, but I hope not. So yeah. The reason why I'm wearing gloves is not to work on cars, actually. Rather, I am cleaning up the yard once again. And I know this is not like a project or anything, but basically an update. We've had, you know, an incredible coverage for shade of trees in the yard. And we had Andrea's dad come out here and help us. And he trimmed a lot of these trees right there and right here. And basically made it so it's very visible now. During the day you can see the sunlight shining on it. It's much nicer because for many, many months, because it rains here for about 4 to 6 months in a like straight, pretty much every day, it was very hard to keep this clean. As you can tell, this is okay. This happens every couple weeks. That happens every couple weeks. This happens every couple weeks. It's fine. But it was so wet that I would do this and then I wouldn't be able to rake it off here because it would be so wet. So pile up and pile up and pile up, and then you end up with the grubs and other unwanted garbage in your yard and all this debris, and then you have to, you know, bring it to the recycling center. It's a lot of work. Keeping this dry with the help of less shade, really, really helpful. I like it a lot. It makes the yard more functional too, especially when you don't have vehicles just lying around here not functioning. That's what we have been doing for the last while. Took work very slow, took maintenance very slow. I am not one to let things degrade and rot, so to me, not doing it the way I want to, sometimes it doesn't matter what it is. If you have something you know you want to do but you can't, it gets very frustrating, and the struggle in my mind has been very, very real for me because I'm not used to leaving things lying around. And my job, my work line, being a technician and a mechanic and working with all like extremely expensive equipment, you have to get everything fixed and sorted, and it's all like preventative maintenance and all that. Everything that I come from as a working adult kind of got lost and forgotten for a while. But we're slowly easing back into it. I'm hoping that we're able to do more content back on the channel again. It's something that Andrea really wanted to do for all these years, and we got it going. And I want to keep it alive. So I'm gonna try to help her out. This has been a very long standstill video in the yard, so not a lot of, you know, not very flashy video to come back to. But I felt like it's necessary, just so you guys know that everything is fine. Kids are doing great. They're actually out here with me. We come out here every day. Today is a beautiful day. About 80 degrees, so it's nice to come out here and not have rain. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. How
Good.
are you?
Doing great. So, how's school?
It's gonna be coming on soon, but I already completed segment 1.
Yeah, you were a month and a half in advance. So, you had a month and a half to do whatever you'd like, basically. Is that pretty good?
Yep.
And we're gonna go right back to it after this winter break ends. We were probably gonna end it early, just so Rafael can get into the schoolwork earlier and finish it early once again. And then maybe we'll do something like more vacations, where it's not just not hard to go out, but it's, you know, something we want to do long term,
Like
longer
going on a
vacations.
bike ride. The Jeep's in a workshop,
Bless you, Rudy.
so he's gonna fix it, and we're gonna go on bike rides.
Yep. So yeah, trampoline life. This is once again, they clean this every other week, and I have the wheelbarrow out now to do the raking. My heavy duty gloves got ruined a couple of months ago, and so I've been using like the very, very generic, most generic gloves you can, and I put these nitrile under them, and so I have to wear 2 pairs of gloves until I find the gloves that I want again to garden with. But it's not even gardening, it's, you know, picking up yard debris. So yeah, overall pretty chill. Abigail was out here with him just a moment ago, but I told him, you know, give me 5 minutes without jumping on a trampoline, take a break, and I'll get this video filmed, because it was important to me to update you guys. And Andrea is inside right now. She's doing her own thing. I'm gonna finish up the wheelbarrow and raking and everything, and then the kids are probably gonna jump on a trampoline. But I gotta check out on Abigail, because where is she? Also, I just said it's going to be very quiet. You know, it's always quiet. But this guy is working on the electric line, which is around here. Oh, even better. They're working on the trees. Wow. That's a... Here, Rafael, you can come look at this tree cutter machine. Yeah, you can climb the dome over here and, you know, take a look. That's what we got the dome for, right? Climbing. Wow. Yeah, he's making a fuss around here. So I guess it's really close to the electric line. Hey, Abigail. Hey, yeah. Here, Abigail, come watch us. Climb up.
Lizard.
Oh yeah, you got a lizard?
Yeah.
Where's Lizzie? She just left?
He's on there blending in.
Okay, mommy's gonna have to edit this one out. It's very hard for me to see it. Lizzie, hey I can't see it. I can't see it. It's anyway. Here, I wanted to look at that, and you guys are distracting me. Look at the trees. So he cut down the tree. You can always you see it on the ground, Rafael. It's a bunch of brush. It's right there, right there.
Yeah, I see it. I thought that was another branch. Like,
see how dangerous that is? Not only can it fall on them, it's so close to the electric line, it could fall on the electric line. So they have to do a very meticulous job of cutting it the right direction and the right order. They did start from the bottom and not the top. Must have been a good reason for that. I'm a newbie. The tree cutting and lumberjacking and all that, that's not my thing. But that's a pretty cool cutter. Grandpa is a professional, yeah.
In fact, he helped us with the trees, and now they're...
Yep, look at that.
Where it can fall on it.
Awesome. We do walk on this trail right here too, so, you know.
In fact, we just did yesterday.
It's a win-win situation. Yeah, we do every so often now. Take Rudy on walks together. To me, I'm new to this. It's fascinating. It's in Israel. This is not a thing. Like, yes, it is, but not where I come from. Oh, snap! Literally snap.
What? It fell so slowly, like in slow motion.
Remember, Rafael, these trimmings that they have there are probably 5 of me in height. It's very tall, so it looks slow, but it's just large.
Yeah, anything large will fall slow?
It'll seem like it is, yeah. But it's massive. I mean, look at that guy next to it. It's a very small person next to a huge machine. What's up, Moogie?
I'm so dehydrated. I filled up my bottle, drank the whole thing, and I'm still thirsty.
Awesome. And hi there. Hello.
UPS, the ups.
Oh,
The ups.
all right. This is at Mommy's discretion to see how much she wants to cut off of this video, but we'll just hang out here and show it. Because why not? Yeah, so that entire tree is kind of in the line's way. It's a lot of work he has to put into that.
Why doesn't he just cut down the tree? Because it'll fall on the line.
You want to call him over here? Tell him, hey, come cut some of our trees too?
No.
No?
We have, what's it called with the big leaves over there?
Magnolia?
Yeah, magnolia. It sounds like mangrove since it hasn't been.
All right now.
I was about to tell it for real.
He's got, I can see what he has to do today. I don't think we'll film all of it because he's probably going to be here for another 20 minutes. But it was nice talking to you guys. And I'm going to go say hi to Mommy. Not on camera, probably. Bye-bye, Googies.
I can stand up on the dome like this.
Bye-bye, Googies.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Go ahead and stand up, Rafael. Whee! Oh, she's doing her
Don't
dance.
touch me on my fault.
And we did have the s'mores. I was going to say marshmallows. The s'mores on here as well. So we do want to do that. It's nice to do it out here. But the mosquitoes, man, the cow farm next to us sometimes, and the geolocation of this place specifically, attracts a lot of wildlife, especially insects that we don't like. Which is a shame because this is such a nice place to live. So we can't stay out here for long. That's what it is. And it gets so intensely hot because of the humidity too. It's not like dry heat that you can, be out there for 2 hours working on something, you get a tan, no problem. Here, it's a miserable experience. So I'm gonna, and like I said, it's like a winter day, basically. at about 75, 80 degrees out here now. Can't stay for too long. I'm gonna go inside, say hi to mommy, and then I'm gonna finish raking the leaves. So hopefully that was a good enough update for you guys. And if it was not good enough and you want more, let us know. It mentally encourages us a lot to continue the channel and film these videos. And of course, we do want to go out more often and be able to film more locations and more things that we do like to do. So encouragement would be really appreciated. And we'll see you soon, hopefully. Let us know. Goodbye. If you aren't subscribed yet,
Please subscribe and like.
comment and share FoolyLiving.
Yeah.
We're all destroying the rainforest. We should stop.
Yeah, stop doing that.
Stop.
So anyway, I plugged in my electrical device.
Last night I really needed a cough drop.
You what? Grandma, last night she needed a cough drop. Where were you?
They're still on the table.